Welcome to the All I Never Did single player world. I'm DiiKoj, and last time we built this barn for the new animals. We have the chicken trampoline here, which they seem to love. And on this side we have the pigs. Now the cows are still free roaming. We'll take care of that today. Maybe in this area over here actually. But the most important thing, we leveled this area out, filled in all the grass, and today it's time to make a wheat field. First of all though, I think it's best to plan out the roads so we know where there won't be a wheat field. So I'm thinking, hello, at least 5 blocks of road. And I think I will try actually the regular path blocks. Wait, that's the wrong. It was too brownish. Let's quickly replace these. I was experimenting with different materials. This felt wrong. But the regular path blocks, let's see, this is also pretty brown. But when you get more of the same, it becomes brighter. So I think I would go mostly with this path block. I haven't really done that in this world. Let's see, I guess at least 5 blocks here as well. This is just a rough layout. Maybe even more of a marginal by the library. This pen needs to go. It was temporary when we collected all the new animals. Oh no. Will it be stone under here? I'm so tired of filling in the grass. So let's just remove the last bit of stone here. Fill it in with grass. And get some seeds to get started. And then start planting. Maybe it's actually good it's raining, so the farmland doesn't dry up. Yeah, the rain is helping. Great. Alright, you're starting to see the scope of it. The water here is only temporary. So, because as soon as the rain stopped, it's so much harder to plant the crops if you don't have water sources. But as you can see on this first part, it's all dried up. But it will stay this way until we harvest the crops. And I will never do that. Oh, is this completely done? But yeah, if we compare the soil, this wet soil looks much better. But when the wheat is fully grown, maybe you won't really notice. I would like to avoid having water sources everywhere, but I have kept the water here for now because I have a feeling we will need more seeds, and we will get that by harvesting the crops, and for that we still need the water. Hello there! As you can see, I've continued to grow the crops. The wheat is almost fully grown. It's starting to look really nice, I think. Also some other crops here, which I will show you later. And you can see the roads I've started to plan out. I really like how this is turning out, but as you also can see, I have some firefly bushes in my inventory, because I want to try something at maybe an unexpected place. Here we are at the ice farm and the snow cabin, And our favorite pet, Fjellis. Where are you? Always hiding. Hello, cutie. I think he always tries to find a way out. I'm too scared to let him. But what I want to try is, let's see if we plant a firefly bush here and then cover it up with snow. If I have understood it correctly, there should be some... There it is! Some particles. And you know, although it's not snowing right now, we have a lot of snow here, and when the wind is blowing, there is always a bit of snowflakes dancing around. So let's try with a few more. Maybe not too many, because then it will look like it's always snowing here. Maybe one in the corner here. So when we just arrive, we'll get the particles faster. And one here by the llamas. Oh yeah. Isn't this beautiful? It's kind of discreet as well. Yeah, I think we'll keep it and see what we think about it. I think we'll also get the rest of the seeds. It will not be enough, but here are the seeds from the wheat farm. I think I've plugged it up here so that the seeds don't go into the composter, but we can collect a bit of them. But a majority of the seeds will come from actually farming the wheat, I think. Let me just quickly show you the crops here. Beetroot, potatoes, yes, and carrots. They are not fully grown yet, but this will also look pretty fantastic, I think. Did you know this trick? If you use a fortune tool, you will get a lot more seeds when harvesting wheat. It's a pretty unique feature, and it's only useful when you actually want more seeds, but for now this is great. My hoe is almost broken and I had to harvest the wheat many times to get all these seeds, but I think it will definitely be worth it in the end. What? I just lit up a cave down here. Where are you? Oh, okay, that's a future problem. Here we will make a feature for the magical grass. You don't see these in Minecraft anymore. And over here I'm thinking some sort of hay barn. Just like this one, I have an idea for, let's see, maybe here, a Swedish design. Now I have realized that even though these buildings look great on pictures, in Minecraft you have to add more things to make them look good. Like this part of the house, for instance. Too little details, it looks weird. And I think we need to do the same thing with this house. Kind of create some interest. Ooh, I don't know. Logs going this way in real life. Yeah, it doesn't look like logs, does it? Maybe it will work anyway. Usually when you look at these kinds of barns for hay, there is it's kind of elevated a bit. So we have to jump over to get in, or it's some sort of ladder to get in. I really want some sort of small logs going down here, but maybe fence posts will work. And then maybe break up the texture here and there where with regular planks. Maybe. It actually looked pretty good with the bark still on, some of the logs. Gives a bit more texture and variation. I'm thinking the same roof as on the main barn here, but I'm all out of wood, so let's go get some more. I have hardly used the mangrove farm since I built it, so, you know, always fun to actually use the stuff you build. Let's see, how did you do this? Maybe in here? Alright, the propagules, we need bone meal. Look at the falling leaves, that's new here. Feels so different. So I think you have to bone meal individually, because yeah, sometimes the roots kind of deletes the propagules if you plant them all at the same time. So you have to do them one at a time like this, I think. Okay, that took an insane amount of bone meal. But yeah, it seems like we only have to do this every other year or so. So let's head up to the top. And, whew, and then I think just kind of go layer by layer and chop down the visible logs. So most of them will be in the middle and sometimes also on the sides. It is a bit annoying, of course, but since we don't do it too often, I think it's okay. Okay, I think that was pretty much it. Oh, listen to this. Such a nice sound. So let's see, what did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks and 20. That's pretty good. Oh wait, actually, do you have the new desert grass? Of course not. Whee! Look at them go. But yeah, the hay barn is finished, I think. I've added a lot more details than the realistic one, just to make it look a little better. This is what it looks like inside. We have storage for the hay bales and the seeds if we need to replant, but I guess we are done with the wheat field. I think it won't extend any further. This have to be enough. This is another way to transport the wheat bales in here, I guess. And I added these shutters. Kind of look nice and kind of realistic. So I'm imagining you have some sort of machine that can transport the wheat in this way, as well as manual labor. I've also started to make the roads look more varied and realistic. This first square version is just an outline, And then we also need to make it look good, so it won't be completely straight. Sometimes it will go inwards, and we'll add some coarse dirt and also rooty dirt, like this in places. And then add, I guess, a lot of grass, a bit of ferns, and also sometimes these new bushes. I don't know if these will stand out too much, maybe very sparingly. It's also time to remove the water and plant the last seeds quickly before the land dries out. So the goal is to remove all the water in this episode, so we have a proper wheat field. I don't think we'll have time for an enclosure for the cows. You can see they have gathered in the forests and the hills. They don't go out on the crops. Very good animals. I haven't seen a single cow or horse out on the wheat field. So we'll leave that for another episode. But something we can do here. Let's see. Seeds. I couldn't find a single pumpkin in my world. So I had to, find these wild in nature. But is it just like this? And then... Oh, can't you bone meal these? Oh, you could. It was just a very small hitbox. So these will grow one of these sides. So we'll just spread them out and have some other vegetation as well. Oh, beautiful fireflies. Okay, this is how it turned out. I think there usually is a lot of roots and other greenery in these pumpkin patches. So I tried to emulate it. I think it looks pretty nice. The wheat field is pretty much all grown up now. Just a few green dots here and there. And I've tried to outline the sides of the wheat field, make it look more, realistic and varied. It might be just a bit too much, I don't know. I think I like it though. But what I want to try now, I'm a bit nervous because we only get one shot at this. I want to make some sort of feature with the magical grass. I'm having regrets now. But something like this would be cool and confusing for visitors. How is the grass growing there? Kind of thing, But I don't think I dare trying. If we place a block under the grass, it might break the grass block and it will be gone forever. Maybe we do something where it's floating somehow. We can place something, let's see, this is the block underneath. We can place something here. Or is it maybe one more that way? I don't know, because it's not centered. But yeah, we have to leave this block as a air block, I think. But what should we do here? Give me some ideas. The same thing with that magical floating half double flower running through the wheat field. I've dressed up the library a bit as well. It's not decorated along the edges yet. I tried a lot of things, but these kind of manicured bushes look the best. It's 4 different kind of leaves. The library doesn't really fit into this area, but that is what's happening in societies sometimes. Maybe the farm was here first and then they decided we need a library here as well. Oh man, it has been several weeks. Not that I work hard several hours a day, but more like I don't log on at all because I don't look forward to it. You know, I love to detail small areas, but I easily get overwhelmed when the project grows too large. But I also realized that it looks even better if we cut into the wheat field a bit on the edges, so it's not so straight. Kind of looks more organic and natural somehow. The other crops over here are fully grown, and look at the difference. We have some greenery, some randomness into the field compared to over here between the potatoes and the beetroots. It will look great eventually, but I think I will have to start other projects and then come here now and then and continue this detailing. I'm really happy with how it turned out though, and as I said, woo! Give me some ideas for this magical grass. We'll make something really cool here as soon as I get your ideas. But I hope you feel relaxed. Thank you for being with me in this episode of All I Never Did, and I'll see you next time.